guys, how are you? So, I am really having a hard time with tech and communications. Cannot wait for Mercury to leave Aquarius. I was getting ready to make this video live for you guys, and I just wanted to preview it and listen to it, and there was no sound. There was no sound because my microphone apparently wasn't plugged in all the way. So, what I'm going to do is just do my best to um, kind of narrate what I think I'm talking about because this is a really important video that I did. Newbies, people, if you found me, I see that there are new subscribers here. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. I want to let you know that I do tarot cards differently than most readers. I use the tarot and I use astrology and I combine them together to tell a story with more depth and detail. And so you don't have to know anything about astrology at all. Just follow along with the story. If hang out with me for a while, suddenly you're going to realize how much astrology you actually understand. So it'll seep in, but no big deal. If you have any questions, please let me know because I have been doing this for quite a while and the YouTube, the AI just does not like certain words. So I have come up with a lot of different nicknames for people. And if you have any questions, please ask. So tonight, with this video I was planning to do, apparently Donholio, the first person he appointed, was arrested today. FKlein. So I wanted to talk about him, get a basic understanding about him and his role on the 6th, because, we're not going to find out this information. I also kind of wanted to talk about Phil, a Buster, but I don't know if I'm going to get to that. I just want to put it out there to you guys that tonight, as I was watching Maddow and the interns or the staffers are reading aloud that 600-page bill on COVID relief, that I was like, oh my gosh, are we going to have to deal with this Phil for the next 4 years? And in the middle of that thought, I was stopped. And Spirit was saying, no, this is where we are right now. They're in trouble, but things will be taken care of. It's not going to be like this ongoing for the entire term or even for the next 2 years. We have to get Merrick Garland in there, and hopefully it is quick, but there are some problems even now with trying to get him in totally and completely. You notice down here I have the 6th in the Taroscope. That is actually going to be part 2. I never got to do the Taroscope on the 6th. And tomorrow night, Friday night, I'm planning to go live after Maddow. I think she ends at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 Central, 8 Mountain, 7 Pacific, 5 p.m. Hawaii time. I'm planning to go live because we need to talk about this quarter moon that is upcoming so we can get a feel for what's going to be coming up in the following week. And just like the full moon, this last live that I did, I was expecting for big news to spill over into Washington, D.C. come Wednesday, Thursday. And my goodness, did we get that in spades or what? I've hardly been around. I haven't been able to pay attention to the news. But the stuff that I heard was mind-blowing. So there's that. There's also my pretty flowers there. Just wanted to let you see how much they've been growing. On the left, we've got the crocus. They've been blooming like mad. On the right, we have my Amelia Rose, who is slowly opening up. And let's see. I'm going to pause this here and see what else we have. Okay, so who's this Freddie? So he is FKlein, former State Department aide. The interesting thing about him is that being the State Department aide means that he's been pulled in on the level of Mike Pompeo. And when all of those inspector generals were fired last May, this arrest just on those things cuts very, very deep. The history about him is that he is a tech analyst, meaning I would say a data launderer doing some data espionage for entertainment purposes only. He was a Marine in Iraq. He had top secret clearance from 2014 to 2019, which was issued by the Defense Department. He was a researcher for the Family Research Council, which screams dark money laundering on the level of the NRA. And he was a delegate from Virginia, and he graduated from George Mason University in 2002. Okay, so let's draw some cards on Freddie. I want to get a feel for who he is, just in general, what his relationship is to what's going on the 6th. I want to know about his role in his relationship with Donald and what happened. So that's the signifier at the foundation, what's crowning him, what happened in the past, to come in the future, and here we go. On the bottom, there you go. That Ace of Swords. That is no Ace of Sword of truth. Well, there is a truth when it comes down to these guys and what their ulterior motives is. But this is really a decisive attack, more like with intelligence, ideas, comms. There's the Empress. The Empress meaning that he is pregnant, chock full of resources and people. And there's the Death Reverse card. This is just to plain end things. This is not a delay. This is doing whatever it takes to end what's happening at the Capitol building. But he is plenty full of resources with a mission, a decisive mission. So here we have, so he is not able to take action right now because he's been arrested. But his ops were one that was supposed to be undercover. But right now is arrested and he's kind of got his hands tied. Now, usually when I draw an ace, I draw a secondary card because it could be anything, and there you go. That Six of Cups reversed upright. Something from the past. It could be the Republican Party. But when it's reversed for me, that's the MAGAs. So he is one who is he was in charge of the MAGAs. He was the one to coordinate those comms and their offense on the ground. Upright, he was able to be a leader and do these things, but right now he's sitting in the pokey. He's in jail. At the foundation of what he's supposed to do, this Wheel of Fortune, that is the timing. He's been prepared with that Empress. Okay, and so what's crowning them, that is the Capitol building filled with the chambers and the elected official. But what's crowning him is that they are going to take it on and interrupt what they're doing, because both chambers are going to certify the election results. We're going to take this, we're going to count that, and we are to declare Joe Biden as the winner. That's all we're supposed to do. But in the past, we don't want that to happen. We need to stop the law, because this Temperance card is related to Sagittarius. It's related to law enforcement, and that is a disruption of both of them. And what's to come, the Star, that's my card for the office of the President of the United States. It's also the insurrection. You can take that as he was to interrupt the counting, delay, not let Biden become president, but it's also a failure with the insurrection and success to totally overturn that. So that is Freddie. This next reading that I want to do has to do with his relationship to Donald Trump and Donald's role. How is it that Freddie was being of service to him? And here I grabbed this whiteboard because I want to keep these cards out because I want to relate them to the Taroscope. So that's why I just flipped over that board. So I am shuffling these cards because I want to have a better understanding with what happened on the 6th and what was Freddie's role here. What was he supposed to do? And so, oh, yep, I'm looking for what needs to be reversed after I've shuffled these cards because they don't feel quite right. And so I'm just going to shuffle a bit more. Like I said, I'm narrating this because I totally lost the audio on this video. So here, this is Freddie and what's covering Freddie. I want to know, I want cards, tarot, please, for Donald. Show me Donald. What is covering Donald in their relationship related to the 6th? So how does Freddie bridge over to Donald? How does Donald bridge back to Freddie? What's at the foundation of the relationship on the 6th? And what is crowning them from the 6th? What's in the skies above them? And on the bottom here, we have the 3 of Wands, the Merchant. So this could be several things. This, I feel like this is him. He's in charge of, it could be the executive branch in their communications, but I'm getting more of defense, like the Defense Department and the National Guard and the Pentagon. It can also be the Capitol Police, but this is all about the defenses and the plans put out there between these different parts of law enforcement and defense. The Pentagon, National Guard, Capitol Police, and then here's this 4 of Swords, upright, reversed. That is my what is it? Stand back and stand by. So reversed is the stand by part. He is in charge of the militias there, coordinating stuff between the Defense Department, the Capitol Police. He's really kind of the director here with these militias in trying to make sure everybody's in place and standing by. Okay, so here on the left we have Freddie, the 5 of Pentacles reversed. So upright, this is the card of the 2 people that are standing outside of the church. No, this is the chambers of the Senate and the House. These are sacred areas of our institution. So generally, the public is kept out so they can do their business of their work. Reversed, no, it's getting turned on its head and we're going to open it up. But here's the thing, this 8 of Wands reversed, that's to slow things down. His job is to get the militias to stand by, get to their job, get into the chambers. But what is he slowing down? He's trying to slow down the defenses. Remember, the 3 of Wands was about him trying to coordinate and make sure the timing was going correctly, like with the Defense Department, but to slow down the response of the defenses there. For Donald, we have the King of Wands reversed. For him, that is to overturn the leadership that is in process of affirming, counting the electoral votes for Joe Biden. He doesn't want that to happen. He wants that overturned. And so now what's covering him? And so what's covering him? We have the 7 of Pentacles. Donald's investment in his Proud Boys, his MAGAs, his white supremacists, all of them. He is just such a coward. He has to have everyone doing his bidding. So he is covered in all of those militias, the plan, people executing it, and what bridges now Freddie to Donald is this Ten of Swords. This Ten of Swords operates in two ways. For Donald, Ten of Swords, he knows he's done, and it's like he's taking that Ten of Swords energy, being totally done, and projecting that back onto Freddie. He's holding stuff over Freddie, like blackmail, but Freddie knows he's done if he doesn't get this job done. It is that specific from, the boss. The Ten of Swords is what bridges Freddie back over to Donald and what his job is there at the Capitol with the insurrection. Now, the way Donald bridges back to Freddie, we have the Hanged Man reverse. So the Hanged Man is, having a changed perspective about something. Well, he wants Freddie to just all in all stop the counting, stop the seal. He just wants this to end. That is how he bridges back to him, get it done at the basis and foundation of their relationship. There you go, the star. That's my card for the office of the President of the United States. What is crowning Freddie and Donald? We have, there you go, the Ten of Pentacles. That is the Capitol building. We have elected officials there, and the job for them to do is to break it all up. So Freddie is on his way to direct traffic, so to speak, to delay defenses, to make sure the counting doesn't get underway. And Donald is relying upon him, and he is holding over his head some blackmail type of things. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please click like, subscribe, check your notifications. A bunch of you have gotten unsubscribed recently, and we'll see if I do this second video, because I just checked and saw that video also lost its audio. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.